Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Sekou Andrews. Thank you.
You all are my PowerPoint. Your brains, right and left. I do have to ask you to please excuse my mood right now. Today I just found out that I'm worthless. No, yesterday I was like $1 million, you know? But today I just stumbled across one of those online net worth calculators. You seen these? Right? It's like a brief online assessment of my financial fortitude. You know, what are your assets? Like the value of my home, you know, jewelry or collectibles, my car, you know, cash, mutual funds, stocks, bonds, 401k, I think it was, pension, IRA, right? And then next, I'm asked to enter my liabilities: home mortgage, car loan, credit card debt, student loans, taxes owed, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then after the immensely complicated calculation of subtracting my liabilities from my assets, I magically discover I am worth about $2 and a bus pass. Funny thing though, the only solace that really made a dent in nursing my worthlessness with a meager offering of encouragement was the old adage, I still got my health. I know, it's kind of cliche, right? But hey, first of all, you take what you can get. Second of all, there was this cacophony of cliche adages that began to rattle around inside me like a makeshift antidote of you still got your health and you can't take it with you, right? Colliding themselves into a crossword puzzle, revealing to me a deeper truth, a layer of truth that I had never before discerned. See, okay, what you can do is spend your life expending yourself to extend your wealth, and yet when your health fails, when the closed fist of your heart squeezes the blood dry and the pendulum of your breath finally fails to swing back, you really can't take your wealth with you. I mean, it will inescapably slip from your collapsed grip in the palms of your family, right, your bank, or your eagerly awaiting government, right? But when the fist of a spiteful economy squeezes your savings dry, right? Or the boomerang of your investments refuses to return, you do kind of still have your health. You know, no one can inherit it. It is unwillably yours. You can take it with you through that. And if it's easier to enjoy your health when your wealth has busted than it is to enjoy your wealth when your health has ruptured, then health at its most fundamental definition is wealth. And I get it, it sounds cliche, but I'm saying that maybe your net worth is not the best test of your self-worth. Perhaps the more critical query is, what is your net health? Do you know? Your net health, do you know? And then why not? Why don't we know this? I mean, your employer does. Your provider does, right? Your liabilities are subtracted from your wellness assets and your risk is assessed before any benefits are accessed. Some business somewhere has based your net worth on your net health. Yet the reason most of us have not bothered to calculate it ourselves is simply this. Now, watch closely, you'll recognize this. Did you eat a full serving of vegetables today? Yeah. Did you really? Yeah. No. This is the unspoken power of a question, right? Even the simplest of carefully crafted inquiries are pregnant with the power of suggestion. Would you like fries with that? The power of redirection. Are you sure this is the right way? The power of assessment. And how's that working out for you? Or the power of reflection. What do you think you should do about it? Oh, and that last one drives me crazy, right? We all know that there are few things more nerve-plucking than that smart aleck who answers a question with a question, especially when the question makes us accountable to answers we already have in our possession. These types of arrive-at-your-own-answer inquiries are the parking attendants and subpoena servers of the patient community. Nobody likes them. Okay, the only people that like reverse psychology are psychologists. Psychiatrists and therapists and counselors get their sick thrills from watching us contort beneath the crushing weight of their listening ears, right? And asphyxiate on the silence of their unasked questions. And they're good. Oh, you guys are good, right? Because they don't just ask any question. No, they know exactly how to administer the right question, for they know the right answer to the wrong question is the parent of movement without progression, right? It is potent reflection unaccompanied by lesson. But the right questions have been mastered by this profession. So now imagine if we transformed the health counseling session, if individuals took ownership of their own course correction, right? To change the trajectory of their behavior's direction with questions that determine their net health assessment. Tell us a little bit about your assets. You know, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional assets. Real estate. How at home are you in your own body? You know, vehicle. How powerful or painful is your mobility? Collectibles. Are you living a life of memories worth saving? Okay, stocks. Stocks, sir. Stocks.
I don't know what they are.
Hey, here's the question. What's the return on your gym membership? Because I can tell you're beefed up there, okay? Okay, or annual mammograms, ladies, or whole food diet, right? Or your other investments, right? Bonds. Rate the strength of your connection with others. Life insurance. What is the total value of your contribution to humanity? And of course, retirement. How much goodwill have you paid into your IRA? How many golden rules will be matched by your 401k? And can't forget our liabilities, right? Mortgage. Are you still paying off your body, or has your body finally started paying off? I mean, really, you know, what do we got? Student loans, all right? How much has it cost you to learn the hard lessons about stressing? Credit card debt. Are you still really just paying the minimum balance due to your behavior? Taxes owed. Ooh. All right? Are you at risk of being audited by your doctor? Again. Personal debt. Personal debt. How much do you owe it to yourself still to get fixed? How much? And then, okay, we enter our little calculation, and upon completion, your score is delivered to you, but not just alphanumerically. No, your net health score will not be a number. It will be many numbers, right? It will be cholesterol levels to reach, numbers of hours to sleep, amount of veggies to eat, a number of relaxation techniques. It will be fitness suggestions and reading recommendations, social network directions, and recipe preparations. Most importantly, a personalized navigation, the guide map to get behavior from location to destination. And that map, the map that tells you what to do, that is the critical component to the assessment. Without it, behavior will not change on its own. I mean, come on, you know this, guys. This is known as the Sancho Terenicio Dirk Diggler theory. Right, you've heard of it, right? See, when my girlfriend's dog, Sancho Terenicio, is clawing up the couch and I bellow out a command at him, he only stops because he already knows that he's not supposed to do that. So because Sancho knows what to do, all I need to say to him is, behave, and he will comply. Our odds for success at changing our unhealthy behavior are only as good as our directions, our action plan. Oh, and we love action plans, don't we? Americans, we love the action and planning. I mean, we as a society, we get our plan on. The plan and the art of planning and the types of planners are all a really big deal in this culture. First, we make the plan. Then we write the plan down. And then we organize it into little categories and subdivisions and stuff. It's really cool. And then we order it by priority. And finally, we take the time to title our plan, Things to Do. Now that's very important. Right? Because if we did not identify our list of things to do with the title, Things to Do, we might not recognize what the list was later, on those stillborn days when we allow complacency to convince us that lazy is the new lively. We might mistake the list for the things I probably already did and aren't really all that important anyway list. But no, I know that list. This is not that list. This is the things to-do list. And 42% of Americans are toddlers in busy malls, suddenly separated from their mommy without it. Not because we suddenly don't know what to do without it, but because knowing what to do doesn't mean jack if we don't remember what we know we're supposed to do. Our entire existence, our very survival as a species depends on us remembering the plan once we make it, as evidenced by that famous comic strip of two dinosaurs standing atop a mountain that's almost completely immersed in water, watching an ark sail away in the distance with a caption that reads, "Oh crap, that was today?" The almighty things to do list is the cosmic tie that binds us to our inner, oh yeah. All right, well, what was I supposed to be doing again? Check the to-do list. Oh yeah. Where was I on my way to again? Check the to-do list. Oh yeah. What did my wife tell me I better finish by Saturday or else again? Check the honey-do list, which is a different, less voluntary, often longer spousal mutation of the traditional to-do list, but check it nonetheless. And oh yeah, clean the garage, which I will definitely get to tomorrow, so it's pretty much as good as done and done. What? Okay, so fine. Sometimes we cheat, okay? And don't act like I'm the only one. That's only because every true planner knows that there are few more decadent pleasures in life than the joy of the cross-off, right? Right? I mean, the pride that accompanies accomplishment and is celebrated by sawing that task in half with the sharp end of an ink pen, so sometimes we cross off too early. Oh, don't act like I'm the only one. I have researched the statistics of America's dirty little secret, and 1 out of 4 Americans suffers from premature cross-off. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's okay. It's okay. Look, we all know why it happens. It is not an easy thing to face the truths revealed by these task lists that read like part autobiography, part fortune cookie, and part broken promise. These things to do lists often do more than direct us. They define us. All right? They reveal that which is most important to us. Fix the car. Kiss my wife. Take the stairs. Go to bed earlier. Come on, send that thank you note. Pack a healthy lunch. Take the kids to the park. Schedule that MRI. Finish that book. Finish that painting. Finish that salad. Run 4 miles. And often what is most revealing, more revealing than what you put on your list at the start of each day is what is always left on your list at the close of each day. Run 4 miles. So, I mean, what am I going to do? You know, sometimes if we don't prematurely cross off, it's just going to remain there, torturing us day after day until we finally find a reason powerful enough to help us change our behavior, to help us make better decisions, to help us get through those days when I am less, my girlfriend's dog, Sancho, and I am more my cat, Dirk Diggler. See, Dirk, too, knows what to do when she hears the command, behave. 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 What the? She just doesn't give a damn. She just, I can behave all day, and she will sit there with her claws on the couch looking back at me like, why are you yelling? What are you, I don't feel like listening to you right now, right? See, sometimes we just don't feel like transforming. To simply approach change as though it is difficult, it only scratches the surface. Change is emotional. Change is emotional. And our ability to override our emotional resistance to change depends on our intrinsic motivation to give a damn. Unlike Sancho Terenicio and Dirk Diggler, sure, I already know that I'm not supposed to claw the couch, but not only because I'm told by my daddy to comply, not just because I'm warned by my doctor to adhere, but because I'm told by my reflection in the mirror each morning to behave yourself. Do the right thing. You know better than that. And if you don't believe me, turn to the person to your left right now and say, comply. I don't believe you. Say, comply. Turn to the person to your right and say, adhere. Now close your eyes and say to yourself, you know better than that. Say it like you mean it. You know better. It feels different, right? He's right. The irritating know-it-all in my mirror is right. I do know better, right? I know what medical research says about my unhealthy behaviors. I know how it feels when I make unhealthy decisions, and I know that I'm supposed to do the right thing, and I finally learned what the right thing is to do, and I finally give a damn enough to get it done and stop clawing the couch. You know better. Stop forgetting your pills. You know better. Stop postponing the treatment. You know better. And stop eating so late. Say it with me. You know better. Stop ignoring your symptoms. I can't hear you. You know better. Stop working around safety. You know better. Stop being afraid to change. You know better. Stop saying you'll start tomorrow. Thank you, because you know better, buddy. You know better, right? And for crying out loud, we could just run the 4 miles, right? Find that intrinsic motivation. That's your dedication to these New Year's resolutions, new day revolutions, new hour, minute, second solutions to behavior evolution. I mean, there is so much in our lives that seems out of control. But primary caretakers for ourselves is one position that we still hold. You are each the leader of your own health. And while every good leader has trusted advisors like Mayo Clinic, right, when it comes to your daily moments of choice, the decision will always be yours alone. In order for you to lead, you must know what to do. To know what to do, you must have the right answers. To have the right answers, you must have the right questions, the right plan, and the right reasons to help you change your direction. So grab those reins of responsibility for navigating your path. Embrace your power to enhance the luster of your laugh. Accept your duty as sovereign leader of your wellness, of your vision, and your smile, of your pulse, and your breath. You are the only guaranteed provider of your health. Even with no one else, you can still ensure yourself. You can ensure coverage through your prevention plan benefits. You can ensure that your net health potential is limitless. The same way you network your net worth to amass your net wealth, you can net heal your net self to amass your net health. And your future can be saved. Good decisions can be made, and your net health can increase with one thing to do. Behave. Thank you. Thank you.